What promise did you give to the people who voted for Warisan about
One can imagine that a single block of party, Warisan, is not the Gabungan party. We had managed to secure more than 25%, and the biggest of all. Whereas JRS is a combination, it's a block of alliance of various party yang ada. So one single party in these elections we have wiped out. I know. I've seen private jet come over to Sandakan. I was there, touchdown. I saw that in Tawau too. I saw that with my own eyes. But no regret for me, because I really appreciate the Sabahan, what they have put on us as a single party, and juga sebagai pimpinan Sabah yang kita nakkan supaya kita teruskan perjuangan ini dan tidak akan luntur semangat kami. As a single block party, I would say that thank you very much for the support and the trust you have given us. We'll make sure that we'll continue to fight for our right in Sabah. As a local voice, as a local party, we maintain how the desire of many of them, and kita tak nakkan supaya keyakinan mereka. Pasal kita yakin bahawa pilihan raya parlimen tidak lama, ya, dan kita kena suarakan. Dan saya bukan hanya nakkan supaya Sabah diperintah oleh parti lokal Sabah ini, tapi di situ juga kita melihat suara kita di peringkat parlimen nanti mesti kedengaran, bukan suara parti-parti dari Semenanjung, tapi suara kehendak rakyat Sabah. Yang penting kena kita mengutarakan bagaimana, dan saya nyatakan pembentukan kerajaan di peringkat pusat, siapa saja kerajaan di peringkat pusat kita sokong. Sekarang pun kita sokong, ya, tidak bererti bahawa kita tidak mau kerjasama pula di peringkat nasional. We work with the national party, the highest unemployment, you know, in the countries in Sabah, and the biggest corrupt practices in Sabah. But how do you do that? So I do hope that enforcement of law must be there to ensure that not only as a form of deterrence, but we have to eradicate it. No countries in the world can overcome corruption 0%, none. Rest assured that uniting the people is one of the most important things that we bear in mind, and one of our effort to ensure that we won't stop uniting the Sabahan people, irrespective of race and religious belief. Penyatuan rakyat Sabah ini bukan satu langkah yang kita harus is the end of the world. We have to. Keadaan dia bagaimana? Tapi kita tidak nakkan supaya bila nama parti tempatan tapi suaranya, keadaan dia, pentadbiran dia ke mana pula. Ya? The voice must be very clear. Ya? But not only the voice, but also how you do the job. Because I know it's not going to be an easy task. You know, dalam keadaan politik, I've seen government after government fumble. They don't last long. You know, there are things that we can see that how we govern the state is very crucial for us. We learn lessons from Sarawak. We learn lessons from other countries like Singapore. We learn lessons from other countries in some of the area in Japan. It's not a voice of differences coming from two single parties, but the desire of the Sabahan people, where the futures are. I don't want to comfort myself just to say that we should be in the government for the day, because it's not so easy. But we will be able to fulfill what the Sabahan needs are. You know, I don't want every day, oh, this is not the voice, this is the voice of some of my alliance yang ada.